Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandria, or better known as Samantha, and for those that are new here, welcome. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button down below, because trust me, you don't want to miss a new video. Today I'll be showing you guys how I do my eyelash extensions on myself. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional eyelash technician, so these are just tips and tricks that I've learned from trial and error. If you have any allergies or anything like that, please make sure you're aware of what you're putting on your eyes and your face, like with any product, before you do it, because you don't want to have an allergic reaction. But yeah, I'll just show you guys kind of how I do this. It's super quick and easy. I mean, of course, over time you get better at it. The first time I did it, it did not come out perfectly, but it wasn't horrible either. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Also, ignore my nails. I know it's tragic, but I'm just trying to give them a break. It's been a while since I haven't had nails on, so I'm just trying to suck up my pride and do what's right for my nails. It hurts though, it really does. All my nail girls out there know my pain. Okay, so what you'll need is a spoolie. Doesn't matter really what kind, as long as you can brush out your eyelashes with it. And I use random packs of these lashes, but I always get the knot-free ones. And I like to mix like the dark ones, so these are the ultra darks, with the regular ones. So it kind of gives you more of like a mix, and it's not like too dramatic all the way across or too light all the way across. I like to mix them. And I like these kind because they give you like the wispier effect, and that's the look that I'm going for. Then you'll want to use some tweezers. Some of these eyelashes actually come with like the really pointed tip tweezers, which are really good for this. And then I also use this glue. The Kiss glue is the best glue that I've used so far for this, for applying eyelashes, so I do recommend it. And I like to get the black one because the clear one dries like white, and then you'll have like white stuff in your eyelashes, and the black gel obviously dries black, so you don't see it. I like to go ahead and get everything set up before I begin, because the glue does dry pretty quickly, so you want to make sure you have everything ready to go and you're not wasting glue. Bend the case back so that a row is sticking out, and then I'll literally just take my fingers and grab the lashes off. And then I have a bunch of them in my hand. You can't really see. And then I put them in the top of the lid. So I started off by taking 2 rows off of the lash thing and putting them in here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the other pack as well, because like I said, I like to mix them on the eyes. For this one, I just took like a row and a half off, and I have them in here. And now I have both of my sets of lashes. You can't really see them, but set up and ready to go. So the glue has a screw on top, and then it just like opens. And what I like to do is take just a small amount, because this glue does dry very quickly and you don't want to waste too much. So I put like a really small amount on here. Like literally so small, because I know I'm gonna have to go back and put more because it dries so quickly. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. Go ahead and take the tweezer, and I grab the lash like so. Okay. Then dip it into the glue, just the tip. And you don't even need to let this dry because it dries so quickly. And then I place them right above my lashes on the lash line. And I do end up kind of tugging on my eye just a tad bit to to get the right placement. So there's one. And like I said, I like to do one of this kind and one of the other. So one of the not too dark and one of the dark. And I just go back and forth and every other one basically. Sometimes I go in with the back of the tweezer and kind of just press in the lashes to make sure they're in place. I forgot to mention that I went ahead and brushed my eyelashes off camera, but let me just show you how I do that on my other eye so you can see. And I'm not gonna do that again until I have all the lashes on, and then I'll brush them out to make it all smooth. My glue's already starting to dry, so I'm gonna have to put some more down. And sometimes they get a little clumpy, but don't worry, we're gonna brush them out once we're finished. I like a fuller look, so I do apply a lot of lashes to one eye, as you'll see. But if you prefer like a natural look, you don't have to do as many lashes per eye. As you can see, we're getting fuller, but there are a lot of spaces, so I like to go through the row and then I'll go back and add into where there's spaces at. For some, this might be enough lashes, but like I said before, I like a full lash look, so I'm gonna go in to add more. If you get glue on your eyelid like I did, don't worry, just let it dry and then we'll pick it off later. Bald, bomb, bald, bodacious, bald, bold. As you guys can see, my eyelash glue, see how it gets dried? So I end up using a lot of glue. That's why I tell you to do a small amount, because it dries quickly and then you'll end up wasting too much glue if you don't do a small amount. I'm almost at the fullness that I want. Ignore the glue on my eyelash, on my lid. But I know that once I brush them out, it might not be as full as I want. So I'm gonna add a couple more before I move on to my other eye. I'm gonna go ahead and pick off this glue, by the way. Side note, sometimes the eyelash still has that white adhesive that attached it to the packaging. So I go ahead and just pull that off with my finger as much as I can without ruining the eyelash. Finally reached where I want to be with the fullness. So I'm gonna let the eye dry for a little bit and then I'm going to go ahead and brush it out with the spoolie brush. All right guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take the spoolie and brush out my lashes. You don't wanna brush too aggressively, but you know, just enough to kind of comb them out a little bit. Make sure they're all even. I like to go on top too and make sure they're all coming together. And as you can see, the lash line is pretty good. And remember, you don't have to do them this full. I'm an extra girl, you know, and I like to do the volume lash. So if you want to do less, you always can. It's up to you, honestly. So here's a little preview of my other eye in comparison to this eye. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the other eye and do the same steps that I did on this eye, and I'll be back in just a second. So I went ahead and finished this eye off camera. I try to get it as close as possible to my other eye, but of course, like our eyebrows, we can't get them exact, but I'm gonna go ahead and just throw some makeup on really quick, and then I will be back. Alright guys, so I just wanted to hop on here really quick before I close out the video and kind of just give a background and overview on the eyelashes. Typically the lashes last me like 2 weeks. Usually have like fallout here and there, you know, over the days, 1 or 2 will fall out. And what I do when I'm ready for them to all be out is I'll put like coconut oil or castor oil and like soak them in it before I try to like brush them out. I don't like pull them out because obviously you're gonna pull out your eyelashes. So I literally soak them in oil and then literally take this spoolie and just brush them out with the oil and like very gently let them like come out. Like sometimes it takes a lot of oil. You want to wait until they've been on your eyes for quite some time because then they're like ready to come out. When they're fresh, it's a little bit harder, but you can still make it work. Sure, I haven't tried it personally, but from what I've heard, you can make that work. I don't apply mascara to my top lashes while I have these in. What I do in the morning is just brush them out. As far as like washing your face or, you know, applying makeup, as you can see I have like a little bit of eyeshadow on, but I still do wear eyeshadow and eyeliner when I have false lashes in or eyelash extensions in. What I do is just I'm very careful when I wash my face. Like when I wash my face, I like, you know, make sure not to like forcefully wash my eyes. Like I go around the lashes and dry off around the lashes. Having makeup wipes is definitely key because then it gets majority of the makeup off the eye area without having to like go in with the soap in the water and like mess up your lashes. So that's something I like to do is, you know, makeup wipe and then wash gently around the eyes. Sleeping, I'm a side sleeper, but you know, the more you sleep on your eyes, the more they're gonna come out, of course. So I recommend not sleeping on your face. But you know, some people like to sleep like that, so just know that your lashes aren't gonna last as long. These are semi-permanent. The glue you wanna make sure to check, make sure there's no ingredients that you're allergic to. You don't want to have an allergic reaction to this. As I said earlier, I am not a lash technician, so I don't have the professional key tips on what to do and what not to do. This is just from trial and error on what I've done and how I've figured out what works best for me. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Like always, I will make sure to do my best to get back to you guys in a timely manner. I will be filming a lot this weekend. I have my little brother, one of my little brothers, and my little sister coming out, so we'll be vlogging. I'll probably do some challenges and stuff with them too. So leave any comments down below if you guys have suggestions on videos that you want to see. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't done it already, hit the subscribe button because you don't want to miss a new video. Trust me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.